After 10 episodes, we finally know what has happened to Lester. It's the season 5 finale, episode 10 of Only Murders in the Building, and wow. We thought it was only Lester, but no, Nikki as well. We then find out what happened to Nikki. I talked about that, I reviewed that episode. Let's get into this one. We start off where the finale begins by turning back time a little bit. We flash back to see Nikki, who kind of woos over Sophia in the 1980s and kind of, they're full of love and everything. And it's really interesting because it's something that you didn't think of would happen. But then later on, we see Charles, Oliver, Mabel, Howard, and Theodore kind of try to get answers from Nikki's Nona about the finger that Lester placed in the shrimp. And that's been the big mystery this entire season. Whose finger is it? There are a lot of great jokes in this, and it's just really, really done well. We find out that Sofia Cacciamillo is out of town, and Nona reveals hints about who the finger belongs to. And when we find out who that finger belongs to, it's a shocking reveal. When kind of things start going on, we know Camilla wants to change the Arconia into a casino, but then she has other plans. She wants to tear down the Arconia and build it back up from scratch because it'll be less cheaper to do so. I tell you, these billionaires are just insane to what they do, and it's just really, really interesting and weird. In a way, Charles, Oliver, and Mabel kind of get the billionaires to the casino, to the Arconia, and kind of things start happening. They question certain people. They're questioning them. We're figuring out what's happening, what's going on. And without hesitation, Mabel kind of brings down the cleaver and she's holding certain things. And then as the reveal's about to happen, Mayor Tillman comes in. And it's like, why are you here? You haven't been in this season fully, but what is your, angle here? Well, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, spoiler alert. Red lights flashing off. Mayor Tillman is the one that killed Lester. Yes. And we get the idea of how it does in emotional scenes in flashback with Lester. And it's just like, it's the night of the poker game, and Nikki finds out that the Mayor Tillman has been sleeping with his wife. So they have a confrontation face to face. The whole finger thing happens, and, Lester threatens to take things to the cops. Nikki tries to stab Lester, who stops the knife in his ledger. Nikki then passes out on Lester, falling. A whole craziness ensues that you find out what happened, and poor Lester. Ladies and gentlemen, poor Lester. They kind of prove that Mayor Tillman did kill Lester, and an unexpected ally kind of helps saves the Arconia, which is kind of interesting. We then see that certain aspects kind of prove that in this season it was very different. A lot of things were happening. Yes, it was very confusing at times. But I will say this, the big letdown of this season was Mayor Tillman as the one who killed Lester. The character wasn't in the season for very long, and it's just, there it is. While I liked this season 5, it was really, really interesting how everything came together. And it just, I feel like they just wasted time a little bit between us trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. And with my guesses, it's like I didn't expect it at all. And we kind of get that in the end. We see the Arconia kind of get that influx of new tenants after the big thing of about what's happening by taking down the mayor, this and that. And we see that things are going on. Howard has a new love interest, which is really funny. And just these interesting things are happening. We kind of see that the next person killed, and it's Cinda Canning. Yes, Tina Fey's character, ladies and gentlemen. This starts off season 6. Evidently, hasn't been renewed yet for a season 6. It's been rumored that it'll take place in London. But then the question remains, is it Cinda Canning? Is it her twin sister? She has red hair. Cinda Canning doesn't. But it's crazy. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But I do want to get into the aspect just a little bit about season 5. Like I stated, great, very well done, very well written. Listen, Season 6 needs a change of pace. So many murders have been going on in this building, and for the show to be meta and poking fun of itself by doing things, and in a way where we see that Lester actually did text the killer's name, but it auto-corrected itself. And it's like, poor Lester. I mean, Lester was my favorite character of this season because just a regular doorman doing his job, loves the bird call and everything, has friends, but then he thinks he doesn't have friends. And just the aspect of things going on and on is just really good. And Charles, Oliver, and Mabel trying to figure things out, and the Arconia shutting down, then having 3 billionaires in here. What is it with New York City mayors? I mean, even in real life and even in TV shows, they're having a goddamn hard time with shit. It's actually kind of interesting to think about that, if you really, put it in perspective. This was a fun season. I'm very curious to see what happens with Season 6 and how that will play out, and seeing who they will cast and big-name actors for Season 6 if you're heading to London. You can cast a lot of interesting people, It's going to be very, very fun. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about the entirety of Season 5 of Only Murders in the Building and the Season 5 finale. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you like the reveal of the killer, of the character who killed Lester? Did you like how everything was put together? Did you like that we're getting a 6th season and it's going to be taking place somewhere else? How do you think this whole season was in total? And what is your favorite season of Only Murders in the Building? And who would you cast in Season 6? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And I do want to give a big thank you to each and every one of you who have been tuning into my weekly episodic reviews of Season 5 of Only Murders in the Building.